What's up, everybody? I'm D-Wit, and this is
Jackie Love.
And you're watching D-Wit Presents with D-Wit. In 2006, I was at the top of my game with the #1 off-Broadway musical and in the middle of a school tour. That's when I got the news that I had kidney failure. For the next 15 years, it was a dialysis machine that was keeping me alive. But in 2021, I finally received the gift of life. It was time for a comeback and some reinvention. I want my show to be about ordinary people dealing with extraordinary circumstances, and despite all the obstacles, making it to the other side of happiness. This is D-Wit Presents. Beauty, fashion, style, teacher, motivator, grace, innovator, face. Meet Miss Jackie Love. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to D-Wit Presents, and I'm sitting here with the one and only Jackie Love of the Fashion School of Etiquette. Now, listen, your name is known. You're all over social media with what you're doing, especially with the School of Etiquette, and especially with the students. But first of all, I just want you to tell my audience about you. Just give me a little of your background.
Great to be here. What you doing?
Well, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful gentleman here. Yes, my name is Jackie Love. I've been in the business over 35 years. I've been a dancer, a professional dancer, started when I was 5. So I'm an alumni of Bernice Johnson. That's a very, very known dancing school. They made superstars that came out of Bernice Johnson. I'm an alumni. So
dance was your beginning?
Dance was my
show business. Okay.
Yes. I started when I was 5. So I come from an entertainment background. So I started getting into modeling when I was in high school. One of the young ladies wanted to put me in this beauty pageant. They signed me up, really.
Okay.
They was like, oh, you got a beautiful look and you're always well dressed and everything is very proper. And we wanted to get you in there, but we moved on, and I just kept, when I got out of high school, I got into my fashion. I started to went into college for business, but my love was always, my passion and my love was fashion. I almost went to Paris in '89. But God had other plans for me.
Okay.
It's always like that. It was very hard to work in those showrooms at that time. I was different time. I was 19 years old. I went in there, and I went in there with confidence. And this is what we're talking about. I learned a lot in buying. I learned a lot in fabrics. I learned a lot basically modeling for the buyers. We're talking about Saks, Bergdorf Goodman, top buyers that I worked with. That's why that installed in me. I worked in retail for many years. Top sales, doing great money at that time.
Okay.
I learned a lot in the business on 7th Avenue, and that was really important, and that stays with you. I also know how to display. I was displaying windows. And I worked at WBLS in 1986 with Mr. Vaughn Homer. I was his executive assistant for decades.
Yes.
Yeah. And he came to every show I have done. I have modeled.
Really?
Yeah. And then moving down after Vaughn passed away in 2016 because he was very ill.
Yeah.
It took a lot out of me, on that. But he always said to me I was going to make it. He always would tell me that all the time. He said, you keep striving. As you do, stay focused. He said, your time is coming. Because he saw me with the children. That was that last, and that was at the Pennsylvania Hotel. And the kids there, amazing. They almost jumped out of their seat. They never seen anything. He said, that's all you. He said, that's Jackie Love. That's Jackie Love.
You get the credit for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I...
Speaking of the children, J Love Fashion School of Etiquette. What do you do differently in your program that, like you just said, you don't see, happening out there in terms of children and the disciplines?
Well, I'm a 501c3 operating. I teach the children their confidence, leadership, They need to know self-apparent. We talk about bullying all the time. A lot of these children have been bullied.
Yeah.
So it's different reasons for different things of what the children. That's what makes me stand out. What makes me totally unique, and also with disability. So no one is actually doing it. You have to really be trained about that, and you have to be in it for the love of it. Yes, we know money comes involved, but you have to have a heart for people, and heart for children, and heart for the teens, because right now they're going through it. And I want these young ladies to be a sisterhood and a brotherhood, and that's really important. We're not here for competition. We're here to work together as a team, you know, and to soar as a team. Because I do see these young ladies down the line getting contracts. It's a journey. And I work with them to know what they're looking for and let them stand out.
Yeah.
So when they go for a job interview, they know how to speak.
Right.
They know how to dress, the dress codes. They're not nervous. Different things like that. Eye contact. So I teach all of that.
Okay.
You know, I really teach that, and they love it. They love coming every other Saturday.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me posture, because I tend to do this all the time. I know, you know, models have to sit straight up. You know. So this is my question. Tell me, and anyone can answer this. What does modeling mean to you?
I would say that modeling means to me is basically expressing yourself in a bunch of different ways. But I would say when most people think of the word modeling, it'll either come down to runway or print, as far as magazine covers and billboards and things like that.
Okay.
There are a bunch of different ways to express yourself. With dance, you use your body with. Let's say you like to use braids and like talking through music with. But with modeling, it's more so an appearance. So I would say that showing off your appearance and proving on why you're different versus everyone else, is how everyone else carries themselves and approaches things.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Tanisa. I'm 12 years old. And modeling, it just gives me a chance to show off all my talents and who I am as a person. I'm a talented, beautiful, smart girl that is really talented.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can't get no better than that. I like that. So, have you guys ever heard of a term called safe space?
Yes.
Like when you're in school or whatever, which means safe space means basically you can be yourself, you know, with no judgments and no one, you know, ridiculing you or whatever. So this is a safe space. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I just want you to be honest, whoever wants to speak or whatever. So I just want to give you a little of my background when I was young. Okay. So I was interested in dance. I took a dance class, actually throughout high school, and I got bullied a lot for it because I was the only boy in the dance class. I got called names by the basketball team, football team. Everybody's like, okay, this only guy with the he must be gay, he must be weird, so on and so forth. So I was bullied a lot. It was just the worst time for me, and I could have gave up and didn't take my career any further than that or whatever, and just listen to what peer pressure and other people said, or I could have just continued doing what I was doing. And I was proud enough that I had family and people backing me that I was able to move on past that. And since then, since I've been in New York, I've choreographed and danced with some of the best artists out there, platinum artists. So my question to you is has anyone been in a similar situation like that? And it may not be just because you're in this class or just because you're a model or you run it, just you being who you are or whatever. Has anyone experienced that? You have the mic. Have you experienced just bullying? Just a bunch of girls may not like you or jealous because you're doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Hold the mic up.
Jealousy. Definitely jealousy. I experienced.
Because of this or just because of who you are?
Because of who I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, how do you handle it?
Well, I just ignore them. Definitely don't let them get to my head. I just ignore them and continue on with my day.
So you don't feed into it. Okay. All right. You raised your hand.
I'm gonna be honest, almost, I'm not gonna say every day because that's not realistic. But you know, every once in a while, there are a couple chatters here and there. But it's understandable because if you weren't doing anything good, no one would say you. There would be nothing to hate on you. You wouldn't do anything good.
Right.
But I would say a little backstory with me is that I danced for 7 years before I came out. I did ballet, hip hop, tap, Horton, jazz, and Horton. I've done a good amount of things. I played like 5 instruments. I'm playing bass guitar right now.
Look at you.
I've done a bunch of different
Capping.
things.
Go ahead.
No, I'll be honest.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. No, go ahead. Go
I've
ahead.
done a bunch of different things. People be like, oh, she thinks she alright. She has this, that, and the third, and. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Because you're not doing it. Because you either are scared to do it, or you don't have enough confidence to do it, or for whatever reason. I don't know.
Now, have you always had that strong mind and strong will to feel that way, or you know?
No, it comes with time.
It comes with time.
It's a time thing.
Okay.
You have to be in these situations to know how to handle it.
Right.
It's not just like, oh, this is how I am. No.
Okay.
Everyone grows and evolves every day. And this is something that comes with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Believe in yourself,
Yeah.
trust in yourself.
Right.
I can't do it like I can.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So you have that support to help you, be strong and
My
deal with that
dad,
kind of stuff. Your
my
dad,
mom, my aunt, my uncle, I was that good. Don't be judge my color. Don't be hit my mine. It's you, I can't do it myself. Period.
Okay. Pass the mic.
If they used to come at me because I was tall, like I remember they used to call me Slenderman. They used to say I was the
Kobe
cinnamon.
Bryant, like-
Yes, the cinnamon stick from Apple Jacks. It was just like all these names, and they was getting very creative and very worried about me, and I was just so like, I'm okay. So for me, 7th grade, I remember my whole 7th grade, I was suspended most of the time because I used to be a fighter. Like, I used to have a slick mouth, and if you said something to me, I was like pop off on you.
Yeah.
It was like it was a problem. So 8th grade, it calmed down a little bit. Like I do notice that my mouth, it's like it slicks sometimes, but it's not as bad as it was in 7th grade. Like 7th grade, I had so many problems with like self-image because when they're all coming at you for something you can't control, it's like what do I do about that?
So what's different that your mouth was real slick before to now? You just feel like as you're growing, you're growing up.
Like
mature.
now I'll just ignore it because it doesn't really happen now because I'm in high school.
Okay.
So it doesn't necessarily happen because everybody grew up. But middle school, it was really bad, and I was in and out that office all the time.
Interesting. Unbelievable. But, the bottom line is, and I think everybody have a picture here, the bottom line is, it's how you see yourself. You know what I mean? It's not about them because I always say most people will bully other people out of misery because they got issues, they got problems, they not shining like y'all shine. You know what I mean? So you got to look at it that way and be like, okay, something's going on in her life.
Right.
Or his life that he can't talk about or she can't talk about, so she want to
They
put it on me when I'm doing good,
Right.
So you have to definitely look at it that way. Exactly. You're holding the mic, so tell me who's, let's say, the most important person in your life?
My mom.
Your mom?
Definitely my parents.
It comes down to my parents, and I would say my best friend.
My dad.
Your dad?
For me, it's my mom. Like everyone else here, my mom is the one that got me through everything.
Give me one word or a few words about Miss Jackie that you can describe her in.
I would say you.
No, go ahead.
So,
You did a good enough job already. Go ahead. Give me one word
one.
or a few.
Okay, I would say that Miss Jackie is like the auntie.
The auntie.
The auntie.
And everybody likes auntie.
2 E's. The auntie.
Okay.
She's that auntie who calls almost anything, business, non-business related. She just rocks you no matter what.
Okay.
She don't ask and want for nothing. She just want to see you do it.
See you excel.
Yes.
Okay.
Very selfless, very loving. That's why I love Miss Jackie.
All right. That's more than a few words. But okay.
Yeah.
Pass the mic.
I definitely agree. She's like an auntie to me. Like, she's very caring. She wants all her kids success in the future. She really cares for them, unlike some people, you know, they only like care for you for the money.
Just keep doing what you're doing and be you. I promise you, there's only one you in this world. There is no clones.
It's us.
Exactly. So you are special. You are special. There's only one Julian. There's only one you. There's only one you, or whatever. So I appreciate it, and thank you. And I want you to look at that camera, okay? And I want you to repeat after me. I am who I am.
I am who I am.
Because I am enough.
Because I am enough.
All right, right here, y'all. Good job. Good job. Good job. If you have any inspirational stories or positive events or anything that's going on that you'd like to share with me on my show, hit me up at dwitpresents@gmail.com or Instagram @dwitpresents. What's up? I'm DeWitt and you're watching
DeWitt Presents.
First of all, I just want to thank you for allowing me to spotlight you on my platform and to participate in this. I appreciate everything you do, especially for the young people, because it's needed. And I just appreciate who you are. So thank you so much.